What's going on, guys? This is Sistas Season 4, Episode 21. I think we got one more episode left, or maybe two, three more episodes. I can be wrong, but it all started off with Fatima. Yeah, with Fatima coming down the stairs. Zach and Karen was going at it, and of course, that Zach is trying to get in the middle to make sure things don't get rioted, because man, Fatima wanted to confront Karen, tell her that you shouldn't be coming this time of night. So yeah, I just like the fact that Fatima had to keep telling Karen that Zach don't want you no more. And then of course, Haley Jane showed up. Haley Jenny, I didn't know, wasn't a good time to come, and I think that's what things started to get really worse, because Zach said, I don't know you, I don't remember you. And he even told Henry Jenny that I wanted an eternity chest because it needed to be on grade. He said that, and I can't believe he brought up the fact about the VIP. I don't know, guys. I want to believe him because it's just crazy that how this shit just hitting the fan and stuff like that. And of course, she left, and Fatima still upset with Zach. So of course she went home because she needed to cool off because she was gonna lose it. And he just, of course Fatina's still gonna be with Zach, but she just needs time apart. And that's understandable because Zach didn't want to tell her that night about Tony wanting him over there and about the stock, how this really happened. So yeah. Of course, she ran to Annie like she normally does and started crying, breaking down crying. And Karen saw the stuff that about the boxes that Andy had. That, remember, she did say she moved back to her apartment. And of course, she was just crying out, and she looked completely messy, like completely messed for going over there to begin with. Well, we know it wasn't gonna work the way it does. And Zach can never get a break. Man, first the fact that he got to deal with Karen, then the second the fact that he got to deal with Haley Jenny. And it's like they try to make it seem like Fatima and Zach gonna break up, but I don't see that happening yet. Maybe just separated for a bit, because they're not married or anything. And that's the crazy part. That's the interesting theory. Of course, Sabrina, of course, Byron brought Sabrina home, and he wanted to stay there for a drink, but Sabrina did say she's getting late because now she's starting to realize that Byron like all the ladies. He's like a ladies' man, and I think Sabrina better be careful because I don't know if I could trust him either. Everybody been saying it. So, of course, you could tell Sabrina is upset because he kept talking about another woman while you want to date with her. And I can understand where Sabrina's coming from. And of course, Danny showed up and wanted to talk to her about Logan, about what Logan said. Because Logan couldn't tell her everything because he's an FBI and he could lose his job. You can't talk about it much. You know what I'm saying? Because we did see him at his office when Q talked to Maurice. We know Calvin wasn't in this episode again. So, I didn't really care about the storyline, but because he was trying to sweet talk Maurice, but I knew it. I think Q tried to set Maurice up, and it's not going to be pretty. And of course, he said this won't get him back in jail and all that because we know what he did. He robbed a bank. It's still confusing. I don't get that part. So that's what it was. Okay, then, of course, Karen and Andy, because Andy wanted to stay at Karen's place because we know all her stuff is not there. And she is trying to go back to her old apartment because she want nothing to do with Gary. I'm hoping that she do move past that. Hopefully she don't get back with him because that man is not loyal. Remember how he treats Jasmine and how he treats you, because the fact that Jasmine was trying to tell you what type of man Gary is. So I'm telling you, now she really starting to wake up when she should have been done this. So I'm hopefully that she keep her words and don't go back on it. Of course, Andy wasn't trying to take anybody's side because Fatima is her attorney, not attorney, her assistant, and Karen's her best friend. But yeah, we gonna see Preston next week when he gonna talk to Danny. Remember, he tried to get Danny back. I just don't get why he wasting his time and why he can't just move past it. Cause I don't want him and Danny back together. Cause Danny got some growing up to do. Maybe he got a little growing up to do too, but he didn't do anything. Yeah, he kind of messed up for not letting her know that he got his sibling over there. Yeah, that Danny was right on that part. But that play was 3 seasons or 2 seasons ago, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Danny did plan on saying she's gonna talk to Logan and stuff because we don't know what's gonna happen. Of course, Haley Jenny showed up at Karen's salon and Pam didn't know who the hell she was, and of course, Karen didn't even want her there. I'm gonna be honest, she didn't want her there because what happened that night. She did apologize to Annie that night, and you know what I'm saying? Fatima didn't want to fight this girl. She really trying to talk Karen down not to do this time of night. And of course, that Helene Jenny was trying to pay her respect, but Karen don't care what she had to say. Of course, they were going at it a little bit. And then, of course, they call her names and Pam was just about to say something, man. Yeah, because Pam had no idea who the hell she was. And Karen even said, how she even know my name? Because that's the part that I don't get. I was confused about that. If Zach did mess with her, I don't know if he would bring up Karen's name. I don't know. I mean, he did try to do that with Fatima, but she wasn't having it. Speaking of which, of course, Zach was tired of people downplaying him and trying to make him come at you that guy. And he don't want to be that guy. He said he will if you keep pushing over the edge. And damn, he just went off. So Fatima just want to make sure he's not lying. Just want to make sure he's not telling the truth and stuff. And of course, Tony wanted him to see him. And she was wearing that Ron's way. And I knew that's why she was wearing it. Because she wanted to have sex with Zach. And Zach was like, what? Just exactly what I said. I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Are you trying to say if you had sex with Zach, you would keep it secret? And yeah, he needed to tell Fatima because he wanted to tell her that morning. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. But he gonna have to tell because he ain't gonna have no choice. Tell you right now, if you don't tell her, you could say goodbye to that relationship. But I don't see them breaking up right now. I know Gary's gonna be pissed off because he said he called her a bitch and stuff right in front of, which Fatima didn't want to tell Gary, she didn't want nothing to do. She said, I'm not here to see her because she want a lawyer. How you gonna get a lawyer? I mean, why the hell you want a lawyer when you the one that was spying on Andy while she was getting her freak on? That's why she want to move. You know she didn't want to take it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that Annie do move past this. We don't know if Robin's coming back. We know Hayden's trying to take down Zach and Fatima. And Fatima's not, Fatima was just fake happy. And you could tell that Fatima knows that she's trying to figure him out why he's doing this. But once in season 5, I'm letting you know, Hayden, he's not going to mess with them no more once that girl, because he's going to meet his man. And I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it next season. I can't wait because we know Fatima got a lot of friends. And hopefully they play his ass to dust. And I'll be here for it. So, I'm not going to talk about everything. That's all I got to say. There's nothing else to talk about. Don't forget to like this video and share this video. And please subscribe. Peace.